It's God's plan.
Oh dang. I got what's on there? Worst behavior.
Yeah, but
You heard
God's
that?
plan. Well, yeah, I heard it. I like it, but God's
You ain't
plan
heard worst
would've been-
behavior.
Yes, I have. God's plan would have
Ah,
like, I guess it would have complimented us to what we
Yeah.
our subject matter.
That's where I get that from you though. Matching that, making sure everything kind of, you know what I mean.
Mhm.
It's like keeping the brands. You know, you can't
Right.
you can't wear the Nike sweats with some Adidas.
Right.
I don't like doing that.
It just don't coordinate. I
Like
won't
mixing,
do it.
yeah.
I won't do it.
Yeah, we got sophisticated drip. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Welcome back to the Chosen Two podcast. You know, me and Pops been a productive couple weeks. Been a real productive couple weeks. How was your weekend? I know you had a very eventful weekend. You know, went to Savior's Day.
Yeah. First of all, family, we glad to tune in with you once again.
Yeah.
This is episode 3 of the Chosen 2, and we hope that you got a really a mouthful from episode 1 and episode 2. We hope that you got something from it that you could take, and try to apply it to your own life. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Again, we always say, give us a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you think.
Yeah,
regarding
feedback.
the subject matters that we speak on. But the podcast show of the Chosen Two is based on a fathers and sons relationship and how the system separated us,
Right.
and how we still continue to keep in contact with one another,
Right.
and still keep that father and son bond.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, really just wanted to be something fun, open dialogue, between me and my dad. We talk a lot. We have a lot of like conscious and deep talks. So it's I don't know, it's always sometimes, I don't even know what to hit y'all with. The first 2 episodes was like an intro to us and our lives, what separated us, things that pushed us, and the greatness we reached. And the second episode, really just more informative into our minds, you know what I mean, and things that trying to transcended us to higher consciousness. And like we was just saying before, it's I don't know, it's so much time that we lost, and just it's so cool kind of just being around each other, just chilling, just kicking back, because just noticing the similarities and all the things people reminded me of and told me about years ago when I had to wait until I had that one-on-one or just that time with them to understand or just experience for myself. So it's just it's fun. I cherish time with my dad, and we just be kicking it. Really, we just cool dudes. That's it.
yeah, and that's the point too. It's about we be trying to have fun, but yet sometimes when you've been separated, and you realize what the separation was, and how it came about, because really it's about your choices and your decisions. So the decisions that I made was the reason why we were separated. So now it's about not making those same mistakes over again.
Exactly.
And it's like it's an old saying that insanity is when you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Right.
So with that being said, I remember I would like to share with you with the audience a book that changed my life too.
Please.
And changed my way of thinking.
Please.
It's a book called The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People by Dr. Stephen Covey. And the habits was, the first habit was to be proactive. The second habit was to begin with the end in mind. The third habit was to put first thing first. The fourth habit was to think win-win. The fifth habit was to seek first to understand, then to be understood. The sixth habit was to actually synergize, and the seventh habit was to continue to sharpen the saw. And for you people who are familiar with the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he also wrote a book called The Eighth Habit. And the eighth habit was to go from effectiveness to greatness. And I'm gonna stop right there.
No, yeah, that's heavy. No, it's I feel bad too because I knew you were trying to lock in at this picture in your mind. You were right on the money. You were right on the money. I was only a couple of those I had memorized. Dang, you were right on the money. Sharpen the saw. Don't work yourself to death.
Yeah. No, sharpen the saw really means to continue to
improve.
Sharpen yourself,
right,
and continue to pursue your knowledge.
Right. Be proactive.
Yes. Well, all the time we have to be proactive, but we can achieve the things that we seek out to achieve.
Yeah, you gotta be hands-on. Begin with the end in mind. That is, I love that one just because I feel like that's something that I do. I definitely need to be more strategic, you know what I mean, and stay to that strategic strategy. But man, that's how I really completed a lot of projects and stuff I did. I always saw the end in mind, or just always kept a picture of what it would be like when I'm there, you know what I mean, with whatever. That's what wills you to that, you know what I mean. I love that one. That's a great one. Think win-win. Just winner's mentality.
Yeah. You really don't have you have an optimistic viewpoint. You know, you nothing about what you think is pessimistic. You know, so it's like you got that gunner's mentality of, I'm gonna succeed against the odds. Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm gonna be relentless. So audience, I just want to say this.
Yeah.
We're gonna speak on this and sum it up. It's like mass incarceration is real.
Yeah.
And so you have to realize that the system was set up and designed for a reason. It's not to say that people don't they haven't did nothing wrong and they don't deserve to be punished for it, because all of us have done something wrong and it warranted punishment. But sometimes things can, be to the point where, the punishment is too harsh. The punishment don't fulfill the crime, or don't, how they say, it doesn't warrant to the crime.
Right.
But recidivism is real too. And when you keep on getting out, coming back and forth through the system, then you showing that you haven't learned nothing, or you haven't really been rehabilitated, if it's any such thing as being rehabilitated. Because I believe that when it comes to rehabilitation, you have to rehabilitate yourself.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to change.
Put that work in.
Your way of thinking and put the work in, as my son just so eloquently said it. So we're going to conclude today, podcast family. We came to you with a message, and we looking forward to you continuing to I guess tune in with us on a weekly basis.
Giving you just, giving you that knowledge, giving you that dopeness. They don't, it's dope we can do this, man. They don't know the letters, man. The letters.
So tune in for episode 4, because we're gonna always have a topic that's stimulating to the intellect, and hopefully it's something that you can use for your everyday tools of life, and to try to excel your way of thinking, and just be a better thinker and a better pursuer of your dreams.
Real winner.
And your aspirations and goals.
Real winner. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's the Chosen 2 podcast, me and Pops. And that would have a pause. Hey.